Are we live?
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever part of the world you're connecting from. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Turning Point Toastmasters, meeting number 403. I am Toastmaster Utkarsh, your Sergeant at Arms for today. Let me read out the mission statement of a Toastmasters Club, which is we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. You are now inside the code of conduct of a Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and that it may not be possible to pause the recording. There are some ground rules for this meeting, and I will just quickly brief you with those ground rules. Firstly, for the audiences, please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting, be it any kind of like unnecessary unmuting or any kind of disturbance that comes in the way, will result in removal of the meeting room without any warning. Please ensure that your noise-making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibly on religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. And as far as possible, please keep your videos on. We are not in an boring office meeting. So please keep your videos on, audio off, and applause flowing throughout. Be the kind of audience for others you would like to have for yourself. For the role players, especially the meaty ones, which are T-Mod, Table Topic Master, and General Evaluator, please ensure a smart audio-video check before handing over to the respective role players. All the other role players, including, of course, the T-Mod, TTM, and GE, please rename yourself as the role player that you're playing, followed by your name and your club. If you are from a different club, if you're from the Turning Point Toastmasters, you do not have to mention your club name. Please acquaint yourself with the role of the timer. The timer will use screen sharing to indicate the time using one of the three cards. Green would mean that you've reached the minimum qualifying time. Yellow would indicate that it is a good time to start concluding. And red would specify that you have 30 seconds or you will be disqualified. Individual session timings will be explained in due time. Certain general ground rules. We highly encourage you to use the Zoom emoticons generously to encourage all the role players. We sincerely request you not to send any kind of chat messages to everyone for the speaker on the stage. In fact, refrain from chatting altogether and focus on the speaker. Reiterating one final time, please stay on mute until specifically requested to unmute. There will be separate polls for all the role players, and they will be launched after each section or maybe towards the end, and they will be closed after 30 seconds. Now it's my absolute privilege to introduce the boss lady, the one who is leading the club, the current president of Turning Point Toastmasters. It's all about storytelling today, and there could be no more powerful story than hers. It's equally empowering both for men and women of the way she has risen her way to the Toastmasters arena and the way she has made her mark. It's my absolute pleasure and privilege to introduce you to the president of our club, Toastmaster Neeraj Singla, who's going to take the stage and address us all with her presiding officer's address. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Neeraj? Over to you, Madam President.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes,
Toastmaster
you are.
Utkarsh.
Please go ahead.
Can we give it for our Toastmaster, Sergeant at Arms of the evening, Utkarsh Sharma, a huge round of applause for setting just right energy for the entire meeting. And Toastmaster Utkarsh, I am literally flattered by your introduction. Thank you so much for creating such a personalized introduction for me. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am Neeraj Singla, your presiding officer of the evening. I welcome you all to the meeting number 403. Today we are back again with jam-packed agenda where we have three speakers, endless feedbacks and nerve-wracking table topics. With that, I would like to share a small story with you all. When I first became president, I wanted everything to be perfect. Every meeting, every role player, and every club role should met. There should be no compromises. I pushed myself and everyone around me to give 100%. On every paper, it looked good. But here is the funny part, I wasn't happy. No matter how well things went, it never felt enough. Something was missing. After some honest self reflection, I realized I wasn't enjoying the journey. I was so caught up in chasing results that I forget to have fun along the way. Every meeting felt like the checklist, every goal was like a race. Let's be real. What is the point of working so hard if you're not even enjoying the process? Then, when I reminded myself of something important, do your best and let the chips fall where they may. And that's what I want to share with you all today. Toastmasters isn't just about giving perfect speeches or hitting milestones. It's about learning, growing, and having fun while doing it. So step up, take the mic, and give your best shot. But don't forget to enjoy the ride. So, this is my small message to everyone. Now it's time to introduce our guest and have a chit chat with all of them. First, I would like to call our first guest, Naveen, on this stage. Naveen, can we have quick audio video check? Naveen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Naveen, can you give brief introduction about yourself, how you got to know about us, and what you do?
Yeah, myself Naveen. I'm from Mysore, Karnataka. So I work as a software developer at a startup. So I was exploring ways in which my communication could be better and talk to people more. So then I'd seen a couple of my friends going to Toastmasters a couple of years back, and then I contacted one of them. He suggested exploring online and FIFA clubs if you wanted to join online. So and then I stumbled upon this group, and then I just joined and just looking forward to seeing how it goes and take it forward from here.
Thank you so much, Naveen. Stay tuned till the end. You will see so many flavors during the entire meeting. And at the end, we would love to hear your feedback as well. Now, let's call our another guest, Shilpa, on the stage to get to know about her and also how she got to know about us and little bit what inspires her to be a part of Toastmasters journey.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Shilpa, and by profession, I'm in the IT sector. I have joined this Toastmaster meeting mainly to enhance my speaking skills because in my current job role, it is the main thing which you should have. And I got to know about this particular Toastmaster club through Instagram page. And this is my second time joining as a guest. 1 month back also I had joined one meeting. So this is the second time I'm joining this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shilpa, and stay tuned till the end. And we would like to have your feedback. Now, I would like to make a very important announcement for everyone. We are joined by exuberant member Rajendra Arora. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? Rajendra is vice president at a auto component maker firm at Manesar. He's from Ramgarh, which is located in Alwar. Let's get to hear from Rajendra itself a little bit about him and what led him to join this club. Rajendra, are you there?
But I was driving, so anyways, I have stopped my car. Just wait a minute. So, I'm Rajendra Kumar Roda. I'm basically from GTMC. I have been working. I've been Toastmaster from last 3.5 years already, and I belongs to Alwar, Rajasthan. You may have heard about Kalakand and maybe milk cake. So you may have tasted about taste that milk cake. So I joined this club. I attended 2 and 3 meeting earlier, and I found this club time suits to me. One, and second, I learned a lot from young guys. Like all the members are young, and at the age of 55, I'm trying to be bachpan. I'm trying to enjoy my bachpan. So this is my theme that I will be learning from you guys, and I'll be sharing my experiences to you guys, which can help you out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajendra. We look forward to hear your speeches and also see you taking different kind of roles. And also we would love to have the your famous dish in Alwar whenever we meet. Please don't forget to please bring that sweets as well.
Sure, sure, sure. Definitely. Yes.
Okay, now let's move on to our theme of the evening, for which we all have been waiting for. Today, we are going to speak about something which we all do in our daily lives, through which we connect with each other, we form emotions, and this is something that stays with us forever. Whether it's in the form of stories that our grandmother told us, whether the stories of success, it can be any kind of story, and it's an art. And this is exactly what we are going to talk about today. And to teach all of us the power of storytelling, today we are joined by Toastmaster of the evening, whose journey is truly inspiring. Coming from a very humble background, he felt the need to learn English. And today, you will see him delivering speeches, taking any role fearlessly and with great confidence. Our Toastmaster of the evening, Ashok, is an experienced educator working at UHS school in Bihar. He holds a master degree in mathematics. He is passionate about public speaking and gaining leadership abilities. In his free time, he likes to read, write poems, and meet like minded people. Can we join our hands in welcoming our Toastmaster of the evening, Ashok Chaudhary, on the stage? Ashok, a quick audio video check.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Your audible and visible. Stage is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. And hello, Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guest. Today, I'm Anchor Toastmaster of the day. And today's meeting theme is story, power of storytelling. So we all have some kind of a story. Folks, I would like to listen from your side. What is story? Anyone? Anyone want to contribute something?
Um,
Well, I have
I think
heard a story. I have heard a story in my childhood. There is a king and there is a queen. That is what I mean story.
Exactly. We all have a story, and we all have heard the story from our parents, from our grandmother. But what is the story? The story, let me explain. Story is the chain of events written or told, and it is designed to amuse someone, to educate someone, to make it interest. So, what is the storytelling? Storytelling is the description of our beliefs, our ideas, life lessons, and personal experiences. And as we know that everybody has a story, so since today is the theme of the meeting, the power of a story. In recent time, while I was taking in the class of mathematics, one student got up and said, "Sir, may I go out?" I said, "Yes, you may go." And very soon, there is a girl, she stood up and asked, "Sir, may I go out for drinking water?" I said, "Of course you may." After some time, I myself felt thirsty and I just leave the class. When I went, they both were talking under a very shadow tree. Anyway, they have their own story. So this is the story, and when we tell the story, there is a format in which we can explain our story. The story before, during, and after. So, what is the element of the story? Can anyone contribute in it? The element of the story.
The characters.
Good.
Plot.
One thing, character. Yeah, plot. Great.
Location.
Location. Okay, great.
Means location, environment basically.
Anything more?
Twist.
Twist. Yeah. Twist.
Structure.
Yeah. Catch up. Yeah. You all guys are very true. And these are the elements which make the story crystal clear and it can imprint on our brain. The first one, character, setting, plot, conflict, climax, and at the end of message, which are the elements of the storytelling. So, could you guys explain why storytelling is so powerful? We will discuss about why story is so powerful later on. Before that, let me know that how Toastmaster meeting works. Every Toastmaster meeting is divided into 3 segments. The first one is prepared speeches, second, table topic session, and third, general evaluation. And today we have 3 fantastic speakers, Anant Katyani, Anshuman Mishra, and Aina Gupta. And they have their respective evaluators. And today, the table topic session, which will be conducted by Tamanna Gupta and our general evaluator, Priyanka Mishra. So, we are going to dive into the first segment of the meeting, that is prepared speeches. Before I call the speaker, I would like to invite our general general evaluator to explain his role. So, with a big round of applause, let me help me welcome to our general evaluator Priyanka Mishra. Stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashok, for a great introduction. And today I'm your host for the evaluation. And I come with an army of the players who will play the role of evaluators for you. Since I won't be evaluating each and every aspect of the meeting. I have the evaluators for the speeches. I have evaluators for your tiny problems like the arms, and I have also an evaluator for the timer. Meanwhile, I would request Toastmaster Rajendra to be prepared with his timer cards, and will acknowledge the other auxiliary role players in the room. Toastmaster Ravi, could you please help us that today what you're going to present us today with your counter role?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, Ravi, you are audible.
Okay, so today I am playing a counter. Here, my responsibility is to check how you are stating your speech, and are you adding filler word in your speech or not? Are you repeating some words in your speech or not? And I will share the report at the end of the meeting when the general evaluator will ask. So that's it. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you, Ravi. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Neeraj for her grammarian role. Please, Neeraj, please explain her your role, please. Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Neeraj Singla. Today I'm playing the role of communication corrector, where I'll be noting down all the good usages and bad usages. And also if there is any grammatical mistake. Along with that, I have another responsibility is to share the word of the day. Today, word of the day is fable. A fable is a short story typically featuring animals, mythical creatures, or objects as characters that teaches a moral lesson or a valuable life lesson about human behavior. The example sentence, the story of the tortoise and hare, is a famous fable that teaches the lessons of persistence and patience. I'll be sharing the word of the day in the group as well. Please use it throughout the meeting. Thank you so much. And back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, the grammarian corrector with us. And I request everyone to share your fables as much as possible. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Rajendra with his timer cards and the role. What is it? Rajendra, please explain your role.
So today I'm going to play the role of timer in this first meeting of mine in this TPTM. And as of now, today, I haven't prepared myself for timer card. So I'll be using my mobile. I'll be trying to show some cards over here. In the meantime, I'll try to put something in my background. So as of now, I don't have that thing. So as a timer, my responsibility is to make sure that the meeting starts and the ends at the right time. The people whosoever coming on the stage gives his speeches and takes the time adequately. And I will be coming back at the last, maybe when G will be calling me, and I'll be sharing my timer report. Because it's my first online meeting as a role player, so I haven't prepared anything as of now.
Okay, Rajendra, I think your mobile screen is not visible to us. So could you please try again the mobile screen?
So I'll be making it. As of now, I haven't made it on the screen. So maybe if you have some kind of background thing with you, so you can just WhatsApp me, or maybe you can share on this group chat.
So if we could share with on a WhatsApp, you can use it in your laptop. Is it possible for you?
Yes.
Great, we'll do it. Yeah.
I will share it right now.
Okay, great, Rajendra. So, Rajendra, could you also explain the role? Could you also explain the timing of each section?
Yes. So there will be 3 timings. One is minimum times, another is mean time, others can be called as upper limit of the speeches. So for icebreaker, we usually have 4 to 6 minute time. For general speeches, we normally have 5 to 7 minutes. And for long speeches also, we sometimes have 18 to 20 minute speeches also. So I say as minimum time,
I will be showing up the green card. At the center, maybe middle time, I will be sharing the yellow card. At the higher limit, I will be sharing this red card. And I will be keeping my red card on for next 30 seconds also. So this would be time when you can close and you can summarize everything and close the meeting.
Thank you so much, Rajendra. And the guests in the meeting, you just be mindful of the table topics because their view are coming into picture. So you will be speaking for 1 to 2 minutes. So I'll request everyone to share the fable while using the fable word as much as possible. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster a day, Ashok.
Thank you very much. And before to call upon Toastmaster, our speaker Anant Kattane, I would like to invite his evaluator, Toastmaster Priyesh Mishra, to read out the objective of the speeches.
Okay.
So okay, Priyesh Mishra, stage is yours.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ashok. Thanks. And today, Anand, our master spokesperson, is going to present a speech for the path motivational strategies. And he's presenting the speech for level 4 and project on building a social media presence. The title of the speech is Conquering 2025, and the purpose is to apply the understanding of social media to enhance an established or a new social media presence and share the experience along the way. So back to you, Ashok, and good luck, Anand.
Ashok, you are on mute.
Thank you, Priyesh, for share your role, explaining your role so nicely. Now, about our speaker, Toastmaster Anant Katyani, his introduction is so large, so I would like to cut to short. He is a computer engineer and MBA from NMIMS Mumbai with a 12 years of career at Infosys, TCS, Accenture, and Genpact since 2017. Sorry, he has served Toastmaster as area director, division director, and district chief judge. He currently serves as the district training manager for District 41. So with that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Anant Katyani. And now,
Toastmaster today, I would like to interrupt and request Toastmaster Rajendra to just let us know whether he's ready with his timer cards.
Also, can we have a quick audio video check?
Yeah, Anant, you're audible and visible to us.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, audible.
Is it clear enough?
Yeah, clear enough and visible as well.
Okay.
Rajendra, are you with us?
So,
Yeah,
Toastmaster.
you can, sorry, you can unshare and only share when the timing are exceeded. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Rajendra, for me, timing will be 5, 6, 7. So green, yellow, and red.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Anant Katyani, Conquering 2025. Conquering 2025, Anant Katyani.
Thank you so much, Ashok. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a question. It's a question that probably half the crowd over here will raise hand with to respond, and the other half will not. How many of you enjoy at least 100 likes on your Instagram post whenever you post it? see over there, Priyanka, Neeraj, effortlessly say yes. What happened to Ravi's and Utkarsh's and Ashok's? And that, my dear friends, is today's speech is all about. I quit my corporate life around 7 years back to begin my career as a freelance trainer. And as you know, there is no degree for being a trainer. You can be a CA, an engineer, a chemist, an arts teacher with a degree. But for being a trainer, you just have to jump in the pool and start hustling. That I did. I also registered my firm as Kathakari Training Services back in 2017, not formally, but as a social media presence. Little did I know that the social media algorithms are not that easy to crack. You need services of professionals. Otherwise, you will create 125 stories in a year, put them every week, 5 or 6 stories as a blog, and you will sulk about, hey, I'm not getting any views, not getting any reaches, not even a word of kindness, wisdom as a feedback. Why does that happen? Because there is a saying in Hindi, and I will translate it. Jo dikhta hai, wo bikta hai. Have you heard about it? Have you heard this quote? So it's all about whatever you prop up gets propelled. So you need to prop your own brand, your own presence first a bit so that you reach that critical momentum so that you can cross the stratosphere and reach the sky. What I saw in the last couple of years is that Facebook is slowly dying, at least in the circles that we talk about. Instagram is the new buzzword, right? Am I right or am I right? Because from text, our entire generation has graduated to moving images, or at least the posters or videos. And very slowly, we are becoming a generation with all about videos. Thank God TikTok got banned in India, but in US, it's influencing their entire politics. So before making any plans to launch my YouTube career, because that's where the monetization and the mass impact or reach will be, Facebook and Insta are slowly reducing the criteria or increasing the criteria to monetize it. Gone are the days where you could sell vada pavs on the streets of Delhi and could gain mass following as much as to get you launched into Big Boss. Now that era is gone. 2025 is a different ball game altogether. That is where I took a stock of last 7 years and realized I have missed that bus. What I need now is to build upon my organic reach and insert the search engine optimization and search engine marketing. That is where I have reached out to a firm of one of my relatives. Sorry, Anshuman, not yours. I have reached out to some social media expert of my own who have accepted to uh, create a profile, boost my profile over the social media. Now, why do I do that? So that there is a reach that I can attain, which I can divert to YouTube as a medium. In that context, I hope I can share my screen. In that context, let me share something with you over here. We are going to create posters like these with a quote that falls into motivation, leadership, or storytelling, something that has a story of its own, something that is close to my heart, with official quotes or sources mentioned in the quote. I will be launching it every alternate day. There will be a fixed frequency. Why do I do that? To create this. This is the game. Now, this is completely filled with my own personal posts And as you can see, personal and professional profiles are getting intermixed. I'm going to create a completely professional social media presence with all the tools that I have learned in Toastmasters or district leadership, and of course by the experts who are helping me out. And my target for this social media campaign is A, don't laugh, but A, to gain at least 1 million plus following on Insta and YouTube by the end of 2025. B, to turn it into monetization. I'm so close to turn it into a monetizing opportunity on YouTube already. It's a matter of few more hours with the content that I have lined up in my pipeline. And of course, number C, to create an impact in this world, to at least address a problem that I started my freelance career with. My website, kathakari.com, as well as those who have interacted with me personally, know that this is mentioned on my website as well, know that the drive for me to quit my handsome paying corporate life and get into freelancing is because I come from a vernacular medium. I have lived almost a decade afraid of speaking to opposite genders or speaking to someone who speaks very fluent English. And I want my upcoming generations from the tier 2, tier 3 cities like my own not to suffer. And that is the impact I want to create so that this entire social media presence doesn't become a fad, but it drives to a positive social change. Coming century is going to be India's century. And that century is actually turning not at 2000s, but 2025. And this is my humble effort, and I require all your support and blessings in conquering 2025. Over to you, Ashok.
Superb. Give a big round of applause for Anand Katyani. Marvelous, marvelous speech delivered by you, and we all wish you to achieve the goal what you have desired and what you have resoluted in the year of 2025. I'm very sorry that there is light gone, and now 1 minute of silence will be observed for the evaluators to point out the evaluation points. So timer, please let me know when 1 minute is over. Am I audible? Anyone? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
you are.
Ashok.
Okay. Okay, now we are going to invite our second speaker, Anshuman Mishra. Before, I would like to invite on the stage Anshuman Mishra. First of all, I would like to invite his speeches evaluator Sanjida Akhtar. So with a big round of applause, please help me welcome Sanjida Mishra. Sanjida Akhtar. Please read out the objective of the speech of Anshuman Mishra. Stage is yours.
Just give me a minute, please. Sorry. It's fine. Hello everyone. Today I have the honor of evaluating Anshuman's speech, which is revisiting leadership from level 1, this project 2, presentation mastery. The purpose of this project for the member is to present a speech, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to the second speech. Timer, please know that the time is between 5 to 7. 5 to 7 minutes. I wish you all the best, Anshuman. Over to you. Over to you, Ashok.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for wonderful explanation your role. And Anshuman Mishra, he has been associated with Toastmaster for 4 years now, working at Google as a Mark Ops. Anshuman has completed his master black belt in Six Sigma in his spare time. He loves playing all kind of sports, including cricket, table tennis, and esports in FIFA. Now, please help me welcome Toastmaster Anshuman Mishra, re- revisiting leadership. Anshuman Mishra, revisiting leadership, leadership, revisiting leadership. Anshuman Mishra, stage is yours.
I remember entering my college premises feeling like a novice, where I did not know anyone, and I went out of a structured environment in school where homework was given to me, exams were given to me, and I had to just follow a curriculum and get things done. I did not know what leading from front was. However, as soon as I entered the Delhi University College environment, I realized I'm all on my own. I did not know how to make friends afresh in college life, how to go about the curriculum, going about the tests, going about the exams. It was a bright new world for me altogether. For the first entire year, I was lost. I did not know how to go about succeeding in that kind of environment where there was no structure given to me. I had to build all upon myself. And to top it up, I was bullied by my seniors in the first year, where somehow I ended up irking them for some reason or the other. So entire second year, entire third year gathered together me themselves in basketball court and literally gagged me and literally bullied me in a corner. First year went by and I was aghast. I did not know what to do, where to go, and how to approach this situation. But one day, in all naivety, I told my only, I think, a single friend I had that point in time, I'm going to own this college. All in naivety, I did not know what that meant, but I had the spirit to own the college. So, owning went about by seeing a placement cell president poster uh, with a nomination that please feel free to nominate yourself as a placement cell member, I believe. And when the time came to turn up, I was the only person that turned up as the placement cell member. So automatically, I became the president of the placement cell of Ramjas College, University of Delhi, in my second year, with just one member, that is me. So placement cell culture was not there back then. There was nothing called placements in Delhi University actually. So in coincidentally, the first company to come in Ramjas College, would you believe it or not, was Google. What happened is that a lot of companies were approaching the placement cell director, but there was no one to address those companies. And coincidentally, I did the HR, and later that HR approached me on LinkedIn, and today I've been working Google for 12 years now. That's a different story. But then started a place quiz society of the college, then was part of newsletter team, and I took that forward in my MBA college also, where I was part of leading the PR team, the marketing team, the HR team. And this was a definition of leadership for me, that in a kind of partially structured environment, taking up a project, a role or responsibility, and getting it executed in kind of a safe environment. However, over a period of time, the definition of leadership has changed a lot for me. And that's why this definition continuously requires me to revisit what leadership means to me. When we think of leadership, we are usually reminded of someone. So, Toastmaster Priyanka, what do you get reminded of when you hear the word leadership?
Responsibility.
And any person?
Any person. Ambani.
Ambani and responsibility. Great. Toastmaster Ravi?
Leadership. Sorry, I cannot say.
Oh, no leader for you. Okay. Toastmaster Neeraj?
Narendra Modi.
Narendra Modi, and any quality associated?
I think he is managing social media really well in this
Social
era.
media management by our
He's
beloved
good
Prime
in
Minister
PR.
Narendra Modi, and distinguished Toastmaster
Yeah.
Anant,
Donald Trump.
and a quality.
Donald Trump because of straightforwardness.
Straightforwardness. And Ashok,
I think our Indian Prime Minister, and he has a leader who leads the people, and he is the bundle of sacrifices.
all right. That was a quick green card. I don't know if I actually finished 5 minutes, but anyhow, definitely, as we can see, there's a variety of definitions of leadership all of us individually have, and individual ideals or role models. So this indicates that leadership does not have a single definition. So there's a pretty popular grandmaster, Susan Polgar. She was talking to another grandmaster and who was trying to be mentored, evolved. So he asked her that how do I reach to the top, say top 10, top 5. So she mentioned there are levels to being a grandmaster. So like, once you reach a grandmaster level, it's not that like you know all about chess. Even the best of the best grandmasters just know 10% about chess, and there are levels within being a grandmaster. Similarly, while managing social media or responsibility or accountability or straightforwardness, there are different characteristics of leadership which stand out from the others, and that is the true definition of leadership for me as of now. Because what I've understood is that a leader goes beyond the static plateau us individually or as a society starts to get into. For example, all of us individually are creatures of habit and routine. So we wake up in the morning, do something, there's some patterns repeating, and we sleep. So there's certain belief system, there's certain routines, there's certain patterns. A leader breaks it, breaks it through straightforwardness, through responsibility, through managing social media well, and that is what differentiates that person from another. And in high likelihood, if we are aspiring to be someone, most probably that's the characteristic I or we want to build. For example, I want to lose weight, for example. So, say Virat Kohli can be a good role model for me, a leader for me, who has a discipline to get into a fitness spirit. So, I can look up to him, look at his discipline habits, break my routine to be a leader. Similarly, if you're aspiring to be an entrepreneur, if you're aspiring to be a great VP membership, or if you're aspiring to be a district leader, there might be a different characteristic of leadership you might be wanting to chase. So definitely I encourage all of you, and I'm encouraging myself to revisit the definition of leadership, look at the traits of leadership we want to develop, and build upon routines or habit and break our routines and habit every day, every single moment, to become a different person and stand out as a leader to the folks who are aspiring to be the characteristic we want to display. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashok.
Super. Wonderful speech delivered by our Toastmaster. And give a big round of applause for him. And 1 minute of silence will be observed for the evaluators to make some notes. And timer, you are requested to let me know when 1 minute is over. Okay, now it's time for our third speaker, Toastmaster Aina Gupta, and his speech in evaluator Toastmaster Utkarsh Sharma. I would like to invite Utkarsh Sharma to read out the objective of the speech. So let's give a big round of applause for Utkarsh Sharma.
Thank you so much,
Stage is
Mr.
yours.
Toast. Thank you so much, Mr. Toastmaster of the day. My target speaker, Toastmaster Aina, is attempting level 2 project of motivational strategies path, which is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. The purpose of the project is to help the speaker develop an understanding of how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. It is for the member to share some aspect of a previous experience as a protege. It could be via a favor or any other source, but it should be something that when the speaker was a protege. So it could be based on any stage of their life, be it personal, academic, or professional. The speaker may discuss any aspect of their mentoring experience, such as how they benefited from having a mentor, the challenges that they have faced during their mentorship, or lessons learned from the experience. Timekeepers, please note that the timing of the speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. My notes are already up and running. I wish my target speaker, Toastmaster Aina, all the very best. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Aina Gupta, can spotlight please. And Aina Gupta is an assistant professor in researcher by profession, gold medalist, and a proud author. Like to travel, listening old Hindi songs, is fun loving and easygoing. She is here to challenge herself. Is it mentoring? Aina Gupta, is it mentoring? Stage is yours.
Am I audible, Toastmaster Ashok, and visible clearly?
Yeah, audible and visible.
Okay. I vividly remember my first day at my previous organization, November 15th, 2021. I was full of excitement and eager to start my new journey. Just 2 days in, and I received a message saying that Dr. Aina Gupta, you will be the mentor of these students. I was confused. What exactly was I supposed to do? I have just joined the university. I soon learned that I would be responsible for helping these students with their problems, tracking their attendance, managing records, and making files. It was overwhelming and frustrating. I hated it. I didn't want to be a mentor. Why did they give me this job? I was supposed to teach and research, no? Why this mentoring and all? Sure, I have helped students with their issues, whether personal or professional or emotional. And by emotional, I mean their relationship angle. Because trust me, at this age, this is all the emotional problem that they have. But I thought, is this mentoring? Throughout my teaching journey, I have always guided students with projects, their research papers, their personal struggles. Some of them are still in touch with me, even though I have taught them years ago. But the question still lingered my mind. Is this mentoring? Then, in 2024, a dear friend of mine introduced me to Toastmasters. He mentioned, Aina, you will be assigned a mentor. I was like, wow, finally, I will have a mentor. I have never had one before. I admit, and I was super excited. I remember my first conversation with my mentor. He explained everything about Toastmasters, the pathways, the levels, the projects. And then he asked me, what do you want to do, Aina? I don't quite remember what I said, but he supported me no matter what. As I began my Toastmasters journey, delivering speeches, completing projects, My mentor was always there to help, motivate, and encourage me. Then came this project, Toastmasters Mentoring. It is an important project, and every Toastmaster has to do it. I was going through the reading material for this project. I read about the qualities of a good mentor: experienced, knowledgeable, kind, supportive, respectful, caring, positive, etc. etc. My mentor is all that, and I felt so lucky. Then I came across this section comparing mentoring and coaching. The material explained that coaching is short term. It is focused on specific goals with deadlines and tasks set by the coach. But mentoring, it is long term. It is centered on multiple goals and focused on personal development. The protege and not the mentor determines the steps and the tasks. And my mind was blown. I have always assumed mentoring and coaching were same, but guess what? They're not. A mentor can coach, but a coach can't be a mentor. And I realized I have always been a coach throughout my life, not a mentor. Looking back, I understood how my mentor always focused on my goals, my expectations. Instead of dictating what I should do, he always asked, Aina, what is it that you want to do? And he helped me get there. His words didn't just guide me through my Toastmasters journey, he helped me clear my mind on any problem I faced, whether at work or in life. Even when something is said casually, it provided clarity. Just this afternoon, I sent him a message casually saying, it's all getting too much. And there he was like a superhero. He showed me the mirror and helped me broaden my horizon. I can't thank him enough for being there, for reaching out to me, even though it is my responsibility to reach out to him. He made sure I am okay and I am on track. I remember him once telling, Aina, one day you will be asked to be a mentor. See what you like, how I am mentoring you, and how you want to be a mentor. Well, here I am. That's what I want to do. When I'll be a mentor, I let my mentee decide what they want to do, just like my mentor, of course. And then I will say to them, it doesn't matter what you choose, just do it. Do it for that little child inside of you who dreamed of doing it. Sorry, who dreamed of doing something and never gave up. The result doesn't matter. Imagine that the little child is sitting right in front of you. As long as you can look at the child, see that little spark in their eyes, the one that shines with happiness and pride, that's when you have done your best, and it's all that matters. I do it for that 5-year-old Ayana who loved going on stage to recite a poem. She would run around in her jammies with a book in her hand, learning new poems, just so she can perform on stage whenever she's called upon. She didn't care about the applause or the compliments from her teachers. She did it because she loved it. It made her happy. And it was all that mattered for her. I do it for her, no matter what. I want that Ayana should be happy. I want that Ayana should be proud of me. That's my motivation. And I think that's mentoring. When you find your biggest motivation, keep going back to there. Keep going back to that because it will always help you get whatever your heart desires. That 5-year-old Anna who is reciting the poem in the school assembly, in the school dress, is my motivation. What's yours? Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Amazing. Give a big round of applause for Anna Gupta for a wonderful speech. Really. Mentees are the reflection of great mentors. Now, let's have a little talk about our theme, the power of storytelling. Sorry, 1 minute of silence will be observed for the evaluator to note down the notes for evaluation. And timer, let me know when 1 minute is over. Thank you, timer. Now, we will talk a little about the theme. And now, what is the why the story telling is most powerful? Can anyone contribute? Why the story is most powerful?
Because its impact lasts long.
Yeah.
Ashok, can you repeat the question again?
Why story is most powerful?
Because it touches the
Storytelling,
emotion.
yes.
So it touches the emotions of the person. That's why you get relatability and people like it.
Yeah, great, great. Anyone?
May I?
Yeah, of course.
Because I think other than facts, numbers, figures, where we just absorb them one way, in story while listening or watching or while reading it, we enter into an imaginary world and we become a
Yeah,
participant ourselves in the exercise. So that is why we from children age to old age, we all love to hear stories.
great, great. Exactly. Imagination is a critical thing in the story, and it creates emotions and empathy as well. And that is why storytelling is a powerful tool. So, with that, now we are going to dive into the second round of our meeting, that is table topic session, in which our table topic master, Toastmaster Tamanna Gupta, I would like to invite Toastmaster Tamanna Gupta on the stage. So give a big round of applause for Tamanna Gupta for conducting the table topic session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok. Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, audible and visible.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today, I am your table topic master, and I will encourage you for impromptu speaking. So, I will present you with a random topic, maybe related to today's theme, that is the power of storytelling. And you have to share your thoughts and experiences for 1 to 2 minutes. And for new guests, I have to share that green card will be shown at 1 minute, and yellow card will be shown at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card will be shown at 2 minutes. So you have to wrap up your speech at 2 minutes. So today we are going to embark on a journey through the magic of storytelling. Now let's get started. Who wants to be volunteer? Please raise your hands.
Shilpa has raised her hand.
And I also request you to, okay, I also request you to please use the word of the day, that is fable. Okay, Shilpa has raised her hand. Shilpa, topic for you is Shilpa, your dream adventure story. Your dream adventure story, Shilpa.
So, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible and
Yeah.
visible.
So dreams are something we do every day. And if it is mixed with adventure, then it is something else. So for me, I have always wanted to try out bungee jumping, and it was my dream since college. But I have finished college and I have started my job, but still I'm not able to fulfill that dream of mine. So for me, the dream adventure story would be me actually going out and actually trying the college life dream of mine to try bungee jumping. Let's see how that turns out. And everyone has many dreams in their life, and it is it depends on us how we actually execute this dream. So yes, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Shilpa. Wonderful take. I also like bungee jumping. So, who wants to go next?
Someone you can pick yours by yourself. We have a lot of guests today.
You can
Satish,
pick anyone.
Okay.
Naveen. You
So
pick
I
one.
will pick the Naveen. Naveen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, Taman.
So, Naveen, for you, the topic is the best advice you received. The best advice you received, Naveen.
Okay. Yeah. Um, everyone's life is a story, right? When you are going through your life as a story, you would see a lot of people, you would receive a lot of advices. But picking your advice is one major thing, and picking the right advice is actually the most important thing. So one of the best advices uh, I got it is like whenever you don't you're not needed in a situation, then don't be in that situation or don't be available for that in that situation. Like if you are in a company where you are not needed anymore and you're getting that feeling, you shouldn't stay back in that company. You should start looking for, you should start moving away from that company. Or if you are in a situation where you are getting that information that okay, I am no more needed, so you need to stop showing your presence or stop adding your input uh, anymore. So that's one of the best advice I think I received. Um, and giving advice is also a thing which we tend to do a lot, but choosing the right audience is who for whom the advice is needed is also important, I feel. So, uh, so that's I think that's it. from my side.
Thank you, Naveen. It was a wonderful take as you were attending the meeting for the first time. Thank you so much. So, next is Shrishti. Would you like to be the next table topic speaker? Shrishti, are you there? Okay. Satish, Okay, Priyesh. Topic for you is Priyesh, the story you keep retelling. The story you keep retelling, Priyesh.
Thanks, Tamanna, for the topic. The story I keep retelling. So, in the most near or the recent past, the one story I'm mostly telling about people is the kind of roommates I have, and they are completely rowdy. So my last roommates, when I was living with them, they were they kept the whole room as a complete mess. The kitchen, you can never cook in the kitchen. It's completely dirty and still, and they will always make noises, and I have to deal with that. But at the same time, they were really caring about you as well, talking about your day and talking how things going. So can cook for each other, helping out with things, but at the same time, really messy and difficult to deal with. So there is such contradicting emotions while dealing with them that uh, it's uh, it's something that I'm still learning how to engage with people, and that is one thing that I feel like everybody needs to learn. People with different mindset, different backgrounds, different personalities, and you have to engage with them and interact and make things work. So that is the story that I keep telling myself to learn about people, get better at it, and help each other to grow in life. And hope that sounds great. Back to you, Tamanna.
Thank you, Priyesh. Who wants to be next our topic speaker? Okay, Rajendra. For you, the topic is Rajendra, if walls could talk, if walls could talk, Rajendra.
I'm to understand your topic. Can you repeat it?
If walls could talk, if walls could talk.
Toastmaster Tamanna, Rajendra is timer today, so somebody needs to take his role for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be a timer, maybe.
That's okay. If give me a second, I can do that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just give me a brief second.
But sorry, I'm unable to understand the topic as of now.
Yeah, we can go ahead. Tamanna, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, Rajendra, I will give you the new topic. For you, the topic is the scariest story you know. Toastmaster Naveen, the scariest story you know. The scariest story you know, Toastmaster Rajendra.
Uh, you might heard about tuna fish. So Japanese like this tuna fish, and this tuna fish was getting, it was not, it became scared as the population grown up of Japan. And then this tuna fish, finding this tuna fish was very difficult for the people. Then they have started trying to go in the deep in the sea, and then they started picking that fish. But that fish was not as delicious as it was, because earlier they used to get fish and they used to cook and it was delicious. They put a fridge in this in their boat and they started bringing that, but it was not giving them the taste. Then they taken away one of the pond inside the sea, and they started bringing that fish, but that taste was still not coming. And then what they have done, that in that pond they started putting one small shark, and because of that shark all the fishes were keep on rolling in the water. and there. And the taste which was missing in those fishes, which they were not able to get, now they started getting it. The story title is Shark in the Tank. And if you look at the situation all around us, and there is just some shark around you, is pushing you to do something more. Now it is up to us how we take that shark. If you take that shark as a problem, then it's really scary. Your boss may be a shark, it may be scary for you. But the other side, to keep you fresh, to keep you moving, to keep you you may be alive, the shark is very important. So the same story can be treated as empowering story, or maybe empowering, not the scary, if you take that shark as a in positive manner. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster Tamanna.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. You are right. We really need a shark to move forward in our lives. So I will take the last table topic speaker. Uh, Anand, would you like to go?
Sure.
Okay. Adventure, secret, and discovery. Adventure, secret, and discovery. Toastmaster Anand.
I'll go back to an often done and dusted topic with this prompt, and that is my marriage. What started as an adventure unveiled a few secrets of each other, and the discoveries that we have made are now part of this journey. But has the journey stopped? Perhaps we have only reached a few milestones in that. Just before my speech today, minutes before my speech today, we had a knock, we had a tussle, and she slammed the door at me where I'm sitting right now. And just before the speech, when I was about to get the audio video check done, I had to actually keep it off, go out, mend it, because I know if I don't fix it before I enter, I may not be able to fix it definitely when I come out. And these are the little things that I think I have understood, I have learned. There are a few things that she has also learned, and that is what has come to us as a discovery. We are totally poles apart. If she is ice, I am lava. We are completely different personalities, but that is where there is an opportunity that we can be complementary to each other. If you generalize this idea in life, I think that applies to all of us, be it this team in Toastmasters, be it uh, the team where you work in professional life. Uh, the more difference we have with people, it's actually better. It's not a cause of friction or concern. It's rather an opportunity to bring more diversity, bring more ideas, bring more variation in opinions on the table. And that is where teams truly win. So, what we have is a team at my household. It's not a perfect team, it's not a settled team, it's constant, its own constant dynamics, which keep changing. But that is where what I have learned perhaps the most in my life. I'm sure all the married folks over here would agree that there is nothing called a perfect or happy marriage. It's a struggle. It has its own happy days. It has its own days of challenge. But that's the sweet nectar of life. Without it, I think it will be monotonous, boring, and there will be no fun. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. I really got mesmerized with your speaking skills. And I must tell you, the same kind of incident happened with me just before the meeting. And I have to settle it after the meeting. So, we are concluding our table topic session. Before concluding, I would request each everyone to please turn on your videos. So, because we will take one picture of us. Thank you, everyone.
Who's taking the picture?
Yes, I was also going to ask.
Okay, Ravi, Priyanka, can you help out? Utkarsh, you too.
Let me know when you are taking the picture so that I can show the hearts again and again.
Utkarsh, are you taking?
Wait, let me show hearts.
We're done. Take.
Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Tamanna Gupta, and for conducting such a wonderful session. And with that, let's come on to the theme and the power of storytelling. What could be the responsible factors for powerful storytelling? Anyone? To make our storytelling powerful, what factor could be included?
So I believe it must be simple. It should have a structure. It should have some suspects maybe. And then this story must have some solution to solve some problem.
Great, great. That means this all the ingredients and so many factors are responsible for making stories so powerful, impactful. That could be our emotions and experiences and emotions could be included to make our story powerful. That is body language, voice modulation, and imagination. And the story could be captivating, engaging, and it would be more impactful if we add some humors. So, what we have learned today about the storytelling, what is story, and what are the ingredients of story, what is storytelling, and what factors responsible for that. And the last point is left, who can leverage the storytelling. So, with that, in my opinion, everyone can leverage the storytelling because whether it be teachers, scientists, content creator, even brand owner, they can leverage the storytelling because it cultivates the emotions and experiences. So, with that, I would like to invite our general evaluator to start with the third round of our session. Uh, Help me welcome to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Priyanka Mishra, with a great round of applause. Stage is yours, Priyanka Mishra.
Thank you so much, Ashok, for telling us so many different techniques of storytelling. I think I definitely am going to try a few in my upcoming speeches, or I would say I'll try to make them available. So with that, let's start our session of evaluation. Firstly, I'd like to call Toastmaster Ravi to evaluate all the table topic speakers today. So Toastmaster Ravi, are you ready with the evaluation of the speeches?
Just give me a second. Yeah.
Great. Over to you.
Okay, so it was a learning experience for me also to have it. And we have five speaker in table topic, starting with the guest Shilpa. She shared her story of bungee jumping. I like the voice of the clarity, how she was speaking and how clear the word was. So I enjoyed it. Shilpa has to work on the structuring of the speech. So he can have the basic structuring what she can say rather than saying it in a random word by timelining it like from past, then present, then future, like this or anyone, but she has to structure it. So that is about Shilpa. Then uh, about guest Naveen, the topic was best advice, and I like the way he shared the example of the company while sharing her speech. He was giving the example of how that he in the company what you should do and what you should not do. So that I like. The main problem with Naveen was the voice was very low, or the device he is using as a very echoing. So basically, the voice is not clear. So Naveen has to work on that. Next, come to Priyesh. Priyesh was telling the situation I like about the structuring of the Priyesh, why sharing how the kitchen was messy, how he was able to deal with the people around us to get that situation, and how he learned about it. So I liked it. No means commendation from my side from Priyesh. For Rajendra, the scary story. I like the structuring of the speech of Rajendra, and how he put that tuna fish from deep sea cooking. So I like the way he narrated that story, how a shark has changed the the taste of tuna fish. And I just want to give one advice, that there was he can work on his voice modulation. So the pitch was same, so he can change his modulation to improve his speech. Last, Anant, I think Anant shared about the example of her wife with the real example, sharing that how the normal life. So I think the best thing was the structure, how we relate that real with the real example and give it to it. And uh, but one thing Anant has to work is to the eye contact at the starting of 20 seconds. He was not able to maintain the eye contact. That one thing he can work on it. So that's all from my side as a table topic evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi, for the precise observations you picked out. I think for example, for Anand, I didn't even mark that he lost his eye contact for the first 20 seconds. That's a very great observation skills, Ravi. And only one suggestion I have for you. As an evaluator, we can be more encouraging, and not encouraging not only with the words. You are great with the words today, but with the smile as well. Yeah, that's for the beautiful smile. So I always encourage each and every speaker to bring that up, because I always forget to smile while speaking. Now I'd like to call the first evaluator of the room, the Toastmaster Priyesh, to evaluate the speakers. Yeah, over to you, Priyesh.
Okay, I'm audible. Okay, thanks a lot. So I'm going to evaluate Anand's speech, master spokesperson. So starting with Anand, you made a wonderful speech. There are a few things I liked about the whole speech. First, you started with a question that was a good hook, and you started with how many people would like something like how many people are happy about if they have likes on their social media platform above 100. And where are the Ravis, Utkars, and Ashoks, and where is the whole men's team when it comes to social media? And women are fabulous at that, but we could also do a little better. So that was kind of humorous to me and quite interesting. Uh, that was really connecting because I also do not use social media that much, so I could build a connection to that point. And the way you structured your speech was very amazing. You enumerated all the goals that you have. You want 1 million followers, you want to monetize this, you want to create an impact, and particularly you're looking forward for the people who are from tier 2, tier 3 cities, how they can improve their communication skills and sharing those vulnerabilities. I felt I could relate to that and how you have improved and how other people could learn from that experience. So that was amazing content. And the third thing I would say, you use really good phrases, particularly like reaching that momentum, crossing the stratosphere. So that those were some good phrases. Just few I mentioned, but there were a lot of them. Few things that I would really recommend that you could work on is using you pointed out a lot of things that I could relate to, but if you could use your voice to be more emotionally expressive, and that would be like build a more connection when I'm listening to you. So that is something that you could work on. Second thing, I felt like you were standing and your laptop was below. So that was breaking the connection, that you're not looking straight. So if you could do something about it, that would be good. Otherwise, it was good. And third thing, when you talked about your call to action, what you're going in future, maybe you could also mention something that the audience could do in the future, and that would be a little bit better, because I definitely want to improve my speech, want to build a social media presence. So that connection would be helpful as well. And yeah, that's more on the challenges that you could improve on, and that's my recommendation. And overall, it was a wonderful speech. I liked it, and hope to learn more from all your speeches in future. Thanks, Anand.
Thank you so much, Priyesh, for such an encouraging evaluation for Anand, and that you have evaluated Anand. It needs a lot of efforts. I totally agree. Only one suggestion I have is, as humans and good humans, we're good at giving advices. We like giving advices. However, we forget how to implement those advices. When you say you could be more emotionally expressive, how? Next time, I'd like you to come with an example of your suggestion. So with that, I would like to call Toastmaster Sanjida to evaluate the second speaker today. Toastmaster Sanjida, over to you for Anshuman's speech. Sanjida, are you with us? I couldn't see you. Yeah, great. Sanjida, could you have a audio video check? Yeah, you are visible.
Yeah. Am I audible as well?
Yes, you are. Over to you, Sanjida.
Okay. Should I go? Acha, okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today we had the privilege of listening to Anshuman's speech, Revisiting Leadership. Anshuman, you started your journey, which you started with your journey, which made it more relatable. Your evolution as a leader from your experiences allowed us to connect with you. You did not just talk about leadership. You invited us into the conversation by creating an interaction session rather than just a speech. Your body language and eye contact were on point, making it even more compelling. The only recommendation that I have is that you can enhance your speech by using vocal variety, like changing your tone, pitch, and pace to emphasize your major insights. This will make the delivery even more impactful. And so, to sum up, what made your speech more compelling was the sense of progression. You showed how leadership is a journey, not a title. You also asked question like you also showed us how leadership means different, how leadership is different to different people. You owned the stage with confidence and clarity, and your energy for the topic made your message more engaging. Anshuman, I have a challenge for you. That is, try incorporating vocal shift at the moment where you're transitioning from one stage to another, and experiment with pauses, tone shift, and pacing. Overall, great job, Anshuman. Over to you, Priyanka.
Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? Yeah, Sanjay, why so serious as an evaluator? I do not want you to be so serious because you are evaluated today, and we can be little more lighter for our speakers. And regarding your evaluation, fabulous evaluation, Sanjida, only one suggestion I have for you is give examples. Give examples when you say he had shown the confidence, how he had shown the confidence. That's only suggestion I have. Now we are moving to the third speaker of the day, third evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Utkarsh, who is playing multiple roles today. But yeah, Utkarsh, over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. I should remember that I should smile intermittently, otherwise I'll give this feedback. So smiling right away. All right, let me spotlight my target speaker as well. All right, fantastic. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Aina, kind of effectively and beautifully encapsulated the essence of mentoring. And she shared a compelling personal experiences, and those were several, reinforcing the value of mentorship within the Toastmasters arena. So Toastmaster Aina, I know I've seen like your journey, and I could see that you've certainly eased out as a speaker. I remember that you were very nervous in the beginning, especially in the initial part of your projects. But now you've certainly eased out, so fantastic. This project has several positives, and I would just list them down. Firstly, I loved the flow of the speech. You started with the personal experience of being a mentor, the internal conflict, like where you felt like you were not ready for it, and the extra baggage that mentoring students come along with it. And I love the humor aspect as well, where you said sometimes you all have to deal with the emotional aspect of these students. So that was very well done in the beginning. The constant questioning part, what is mentoring, and then paving the story, beginning the Toastmasters angle, coaching versus mentoring comparison. These were beautiful highlights of your speeches, and you kind of showed what a true mentor is in a way, and the way you could implement those learnings to your mentees as well. In the end, you had that aspect also, so it kind of gave a complete closure. So those things were beautifully carved out. I also like the way you used your props. I mean, you were using your phones at the right time. The body gestures were very, very confident. So all those things were very, very promising. The ending was beautiful. I loved the part where you just kind of pivot towards the 5-year-old Aina, and it had a beautiful impact. And also, if you're doing this project, I personally believe that you have to make sure that you are kind of highlighting the Toastmasters mentoring philosophy, which is all about support, guidance, and growth. And that was beautifully taken care of. Few areas of recommendation for you, Toastmaster Aina. I felt like the energy level had two segments in your speeches. In the beginning, I felt like you were a little mellow, maybe because of the nerves. But then around halfway stage, especially when you started talking about, the Toastmaster journey and beginning your mentorship, beginning talking about your mentor in Toastmaster, you picked up pace and you felt you were at ease, I would say. And I could see that you were not holding back. But in the beginning, I feel like there was a lack of energy, especially when and there were times where out of nerves you were not taking enough adequate pauses. So in the beginning, when you're talking about, Dr. Aina Gupta, you will be assigned the mentor of this and this. Pause. I was confused. Pause. What am I supposed to do? Like something on these lines. You are rushing through the whole thing because these things could make the actual impact, right? So make sure that you take adequate pauses and at the same time emphasize on the right thing. That could be the real difference altogether. Also, there's one aspect that I also want to talk about. I feel like, and that's just more of my suggestion, you might not agree with this, but there were several bits and pieces to several personal stories that you had. I feel like perhaps what could have been a strategy is that you could have highlighted one story, like a main punch, and then the other could have played like a supportive part. So that's my suggestion. Rather than the mishmash, there could have been like one singular story which could have made a real impact. Other than that, all the fundamentals are there, Toastmaster Aina. You just have to work on trying to be, emphasize on right paths, possibly polish your vocal variety, and you are a force to reckon with. So well done on delivering an engaging and meaningful speech today, and keep sharing your journey and inspiring others to embrace mentorship at the end of the day. Thank you so much, and back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. How many of you know that Utkarsh is doing a PhD? Oh, yeah,
He's
actually.
only done his PhD. Oh, he's
Yeah.
doing a
He's doing PhD now as well. He hasn't left his PhD. And did you see the research he had done in Toastmaster Aina's speech? Oh my God, it was kind of a mini PhD I just had seen today. However, a PhD should be done in time, as all the PhD holders know here. So Utkarsh, you need to work on your time management skills. Now we are moving forward for the auxiliary role players. Toastmaster Rajendra, are you ready with your timer report?
Yeah, my report is ready. I'm ready with my report.
Over to you, Rajendra.
So today we had a good fables, and a lot of fables we had today. And Toastmaster Anant Katyani, has taken 7 minutes 20 seconds, and then Anshuman Mishra also done PhD today. More time, it took 8 minutes 10 seconds. And then Toastmaster Aina Gupta taken 7 minutes 16 seconds. In evaluation, Priyansh taken 2 minutes 35 seconds, and Sanjita Akhtar, Toastmaster Sanjita Akhtar has taken 2 minutes, and then Ahmed, sorry, and then Toastmaster Utkarsh 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And in table topics, guest Shilpa has taken 16 seconds, guest Naveen has taken 1 minute 25 seconds, Toastmaster Priyansh taken 1 minute 5 seconds, and Toastmaster Anand have taken 2 minutes 10 seconds, and I believe I have taken 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So this is from my side.
Thank you so much, Rajendra. And thank you for being so sport and taking the role just and immediately whenever we asked you to. And that's what Toastmasters is about. We are always ready to do anything. And that's what we are learning. We are learning our impromptu skills, and a great report agenda. I loved that how you did the role in an old school way rather than sharing the screen with the timer report. I hate it, literally. Whoever shared that suggestion, I literally hate it. As a general evaluator, I suggest everyone, please stop using the screen sharing option. If you are thinking that, please not. So with that, I'd like to request Toastmaster Ravi to share his R counter report. Over to you, Ravi.
Thank you. Thank you, General Evaluator, for firstly sharing that you do not like screen. So I was about to share it. So let me tell you the R counter report. So the speaker, Anant Katyani, let me share it here. Means if other can see it is the best way. Can you able to see the screen? Okay, great. So talking about another prepared speaker, Anant Katyani has said 5 time and 1 time. Anshun Mishra of more than 5 time and 2 time. Aina was superb. So well done, Aina. About table topic, guest Shilpa said 1 1 well, oh sorry, 1 but and 2 so. Naveen, guest Naveen has spoken 5 times, more than 5 times. Priyesh, more 3 times. For Rajendra and Nant, it was great. There was no filler word used. About evaluators, Priyesh used more than 5 times and more than 5 times, and you 2 times as a filler word. Sanjida used 2 times and 1 time, and okay to make as a filler word. Utkarsh said 5 times. As a sergeant at arms speak 2 times. Presiding officer speak 2 times. Toastmaster of the day spoken more than 5 times and 4 times so and which are repeated 2 times. Table topic master was flawless, just one thing, just used okay as a filler word, and general evaluator used 2 times So that's all for the report. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ravi. I understand that the sharing a screen is really more easier, and I loved how you precisely made it with the title of the theme. Everything was so well. However, in my suggestion, when I say screen sharing is not a good option, reason. We learned today about the storytelling techniques. How about we use those techniques and try to make the whole account reports as a story? For example, Anant, you have 5 hours. You need to work on your hours. Where Sanjita, you did really well in your filler words. Now coming to Anshuman, like that we can make a story and try to make it more creative. Give it a try. So with that note, I would like to call Toastmaster Aina, because Toastmaster grammarian Neeraj has passed the baton to Toastmaster Aina, who is currently playing the role of grammarian. Aina, over to you.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Just give me 1 second, please. All right, I will be sharing the combined report of Neeraj and mine. Let's start with the good usages. Conquering, which means to take control or possession. Then prop up, to lift and give support to something. Then propelled was used to push or move something somewhere. Vernacular, the form of a language that a particular group of speakers use naturally. Then somebody used novice, which means a person who is not experienced in a job or situation. Then vividly was used, which means in a way that is very clear, powerful, and detailed in your mind. Then protege was used, which means a young person who is helped or trained for their career or personal development by somebody who is more experienced. Then jammies, which means pajamas. Then Ananth used complementary to each other, which means useful or attractive together. Leverage, which means to use to maximum advantage. Voice modulation was used by the Toastmaster of the day, which means adjustment of pitch, tone, and volume during speech. Precise was used by a Madam General Evaluator, which means marked by exactness and accuracy of expression or detail. Good hook was used by Priyesh, which means a good opening statement. Vocal shift was used in the evaluation by Sanjida, which means a systematic sound change in the pronunciation. Then several good words were used by Toastmaster Utkarsh. However, I was busy listening to my evaluation, so I could only note down 2 of them. One was arena, which means a place or scene of activity. Pivot, which means completely, which means the way in which one does, completely change the way in which one does something. Now I have a couple of recommendations. Somebody used cankering, mispronunciation. Somebody said cankering, which means conquering. Somebody said plans, which is correctly pronounced as plans. Somebody said who have accepted, but it should have been who has accepted. Somebody said marvelous. I do not know how the person pronounced it. It's marvelous. Then someone used there is light gone. The correct sentence would be the light is gone. Then somebody used observation. I do not recall how the person pronounced it. The correct pronunciation is observation. Then next word was encouraging, and the next is compelling. I do not remember how they were pronounced. Then the word of the day, fable. It was used by three people, Utkarsh, Priyanka, and Rajendra. And in case I missed out somebody, I don't know. Thank you so much. This is all with my this is my report of as the grammarian. This is mine and Needed's report as the grammarian. Thank you, and over to you, Madam General Evaluator Priyanka.
Thank you so much, Aina, for such a detailed report. This is what a PhD holder report looks like, as she is a PhD. And thank you for taking the role in ad hoc, because Neeraj had to go for an emergency. And a great report, Aina. Thank you very much. I do not have any recommendation for you. So now I would like to move to our overall evaluation today. So I'll start with the Sergeant at Arms, who's playing multiple roles. Utkarsh, great job, Utkarsh. You have been a tech master, evaluator, area director, employee, PhD holder. My God, I understand. You have like Durga Ma, you have a lot of hands, a lot of minds. But however, what suggestions I have? You were too close to the camera. You read out a mission statement, ground rules, everything was great. You were too close to the camera, and only on that you need to work on. And one more thing, address should be only of 2 minutes. Try to make it precise in 2 minutes. The round rules, everything. It does not exceed the agenda. Coming to the PO address. PO address was great. She introduced the audience. Neeraj introduced the audience. She started with the story to encourage each and every one of us. I have two suggestions for Neeraj. Is for PU, I understand it is 2 A's. PU address should be 2 ways. First A is announcements. Do you have any announcement? You should share with the audience. Second A is the audience. Address the audience. With that, we should wrap up in hardly 4 minutes or maximum 5 minutes. Since we're sharing the story, it is taking more time. If you want to add something else, you can start with an opening statement and wrap it up fast and hand over to the Toastmaster of the day. Since now coming to Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ashok. Great job, Ashok. What an interactive session we had today, Toastmaster Ashok. You made everyone one of us to think on the feet and speak on different aspects of the storytelling. We had to actually think about it. The questions which you had, I did not have thought of this. This could be an element in a story. Great job, Ashok. I think you have done a research well, and you made every one of us to speak about it. What suggestions I have for you is only 2 suggestions. First, introduction. If it is given to you a very long, lengthy paragraph, you need not to read or everything. For example, Anant, he's a division director, district director, all kind of directors. Anant is a fabulous man. He has a lot of things we can talk about Anant. What we can do is make a one-liner introduction. What you can pick out of all the lengthy paragraph. Pick one line, one sentence, and just introduce the speaker. You will save a lot of time with that. Second, very important, AV check. Audio video check of every speaker you are introducing on the stage. Let's not pass on the baton to the speaker immediately. Let's have an audio video check before that. Okay? Only tiny suggestion. It's not kind of suggestion, just a friendly suggestion I have. We need not to read the whole name of the speakers unless we have repeated names. Like, for example, Utkarsh Sharma. Utkarsh is enough. We need not read the whole name. So that is enough. Now coming to the active topic master, Toastmaster Tamanna. Tamanna, hi Tamanna. Great job, Tamanna. I loved how you managed the time well. Looking at the timing and everything, you actually wrapped up by 8:20. After a while, after so many meetings, for the first time, I think after a while, I'm having the by 8:20, it is getting over. That is why general evaluation is coming on time, I'd say. Thank you, Tamanna, for the great time management skills you had. What suggestion I have for you is, after every speaker, you need to wrap up the speech with a one sentence. How could you do that? I could suggest you one active listening project which we have in our Toastmasters. Go to that education session we have an accumulation project. There it will help you, or there are resources on pathways. You can go through that. It will help you how to wrap up the speech after every speaker. Okay, so that's the only suggestion I have. Now coming to a table topic evaluator. Great job, table topic evaluator. I think I have evaluated already your speech. Yeah, so I need not to evaluate again. Now coming to overall meeting, I have only two things in my mind. Great meeting, I enjoyed throughout. We are on time. Everything is going great. I'm really happy about it. What suggestion I have for you? Two. First, without any smile, on a serious note, role players, please join on time. This is not expected from you. I won't take out the names, but still you understand whom I'm talking about. And the second, VP Education, this is for you. If timer is not there, the meeting cannot happen. We need to be ready with the timer. Forget about general value, forget about TMOD. We have to have timer before the meeting starts. We cannot have, we can begin the meeting. And with that, great meeting, everyone. Thank you very much. And I'd like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Day. And just a quick note, now our current PO is Toastmaster Utkarsh. Please pass on the baton to Utkarsh once it is done. Over to you, Ashok. Ashok, are you with us? Yeah.
Okay, with that,
Yeah, over to you.
Okay, so we have now the final conclusion of the meeting, and from my side, we have learned today what is story, what is storytelling, and what is storage ingredients, why story is so powerful, how to make story powerful, and who can leverage the story, and what tips and what factors are that could make our story most impactful. So with that, I would like to hand over the stage to our presiding officer. Stage is yours, Utkarsh Sharma.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Ashok for beautifully telling us various nuances of storytelling and making sure that we are engaged all throughout. It was a full house today after a long time, and I think it was one of the wonderful meetings I've attended of Turning Point Toastmasters. So can we have a huge round of applause for everyone? We're running out of time, so I'll wrap it up real quickly. There's a poll being launched. I request everyone to cast their votes. It's for the best speech evaluator. I'm closing this poll in 5 seconds. All right. Next up, I would take the votes for the best role player. I request everyone to cast their votes. And in the meantime, I'm going to ask feedback from the two lovely guests that we have today. Naveen, are you there? Hi, Naveen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hi, Naveen. How was your experience today attending this meeting? And if you have any feedback for us?
Yeah, it was a nice experience. I didn't know in this detail the meeting will happen. It is my first time also. I haven't looked into how Toastmasters works. So it was actually nice to look into getting to know that how it works and everything. Looking forward to learning more meetings.
All right. I guess your network was a little choppy, so I couldn't understand, but I'm pretty sure that you had a good time today and a lot of learnings. And I'm sure that you will join us a lot more. In case you're interested to know more, please join our guest group, and so that you stay updated with any kind of developments with respect to our meetings and all. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much, Naveen. We also have with us Shilpa. Are you there, Shilpa?
Yes, I'm there.
Hi, Shilpa.
Hello.
tell us, how was your experience today? And if you have any feedback, and did you enjoy the meeting today?
Yeah, so this was my second time attending this meeting of Turning Point Toastmaster, and as usual, it was a great meeting. Also, wait a second. Yeah, so even the guests were given a chance to speak, so that was a good thing. And I hope to join this club soon, I think. Thank you.
That's very uplifting. Thank you so much. I think that's the hallmark of a Toastmasters meeting. We make sure and strive that everyone gets a chance to speak, including the guests. So I'm so glad that you had a great time and that you are intending to join a Toastmasters club. Someone will get in touch with you for sure. And thank you so much, Toastmasters. Thank you so much, guest Shilpa. Alrighty. There's a poll being launched for best auxiliary role player. I think we have almost all the votes in. All right. So I'm going to end this poll. Unfortunately, we cannot have the polls for the best table topic speaker because of the host issue and all. So we don't have that. I would request everyone to anonymously please vote privately to me who is the best table topic speaker. And in the meantime, I'll announce the results for the rest of the polls. Requesting everyone to privately put the name of the best table topic speaker according to them, and I will announce the results in the end. All right, beginning with the other results, I'll start with the best role player. The best role player for today is the very hardworking and someone who put up a really good show as a host, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ashok. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Ashok? Congratulations and very well done. Moving on to the best prepared speaker. And that is a big one because we had three excellent speakers today and they did a fantastic job. But we have a winner. And the winner is speaker number 3, Toastmaster Aina. Can we have a huge round of applause? Fantastic job. Very well done. Alrighty. Next up is for the best speech evaluator. The best speech evaluator is speech evaluator number 1, Toastmaster Prayesh. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Prayesh? It's not easy to evaluate someone who is 2 times distinguished Toastmaster. So very well done, Toastmaster Prayesh, and very well deserved. Finally, for the best auxiliary role play, I know there was some mistake because the timer was changed at the last moment, and these were the entries which were filled by Toastmaster Neeraj. All right, so we have a tie with respect to the auxiliary role players, and the 2 winners are actually the same person, but he played 2 roles. So he got equal votes for both our counter and table topic evaluator. There's no surprise, it's Toastmaster Ravi Bharadwaj. Can we have a huge round of applause for him as well? All right, last thing for the day would be to just let me see what the votes are for the table topic speaker. And it's a unanimous call. And the winner for the best table topic speaker today is distinguished Toastmaster Anand. Let's have a huge round of applause for him. It's very rare that Anand doesn't win anything. So there you go. Congratulations, distinguished Toastmaster Anand. This concludes